What's up, the squad? Back with another video. Y'all seeing the titles going down. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me, please. You already know. Definitely geeked about this. I'm happy to see that it's obviously a change. You know, it's obviously a change that not only Americans want, but literally other Texans. Obviously, y'all know that Jasmine Crockett is in Texas. You know, and obviously, I just cannot wait, you know, for her to get up out of there. I'm not even. I'm being so for real. It says here, Americans in Texas love everything about Texas except Jasmine Crockett. Check it out here from a Texan.
I love everything about Texas. I love how big we are. I love that it takes you a long time to get in and up out of our state. I love that people are flocking to Texas because they see that it's a lot of opportunity out here. I love that our governor has protected our borders and shipped all the illegal criminals up out of here. I love that about Texas. What I don't like about Texas is Jasmine Crockett. I don't like how she is a representative of Texas and she does not move with dignity and class. Not the type of dignity and class that I'm used to seeing. Like, Texas is a prideful state. Like, we really do feel like we are our own country over here. But Texas is a prideful place, and for her to disrespect Governor Abbott the way that she did, like, yes, there are other people who have called him that. However, we talk about our family inside the house, but when we get outside the house, you show nothing but respect to your family.
Come on now.
Say the same things that you say behind closed doors to the public. It's just classless. And Governor Abbott, regardless of what people say about him, he has done a great job as our governor, and we have created lots of jobs. Our economy is good. Things are good over here in Texas, except for Jasmine Crockett. So when it's time to vote her out, Texas District 30, Shon Daniels, that's who we want. We want Shon Daniels representing this great state of Texas, and we want Jasmine Crockett to stop disrespecting our governor. We want Jasmine Crockett to stop with the rhetoric against Elon Musk, and why did she bop that White House reporter like that? Sister girl, you are a state representative. You are going to be asked questions. You can't get in your feelings and hit reporters whenever they're asking you questions that you don't like.
Exactly.
You could have just easily walked away. You did not have to put your hands on. Now you're facing an assault charge, and for what? Then on top of that, the words that you said against our governor, we're gonna respect Governor Abbott around here. So this is just a PSA to everybody in Texas District 30. Vote for Shon Daniels. Get Jasmine Crockett up out of there. I don't like her. It's time for her to go. She is just making us all look bad.
So, few things. First thing is, you look at it and you see there's multiple things that Jasmine Crockett is literally doing that are pulling a lot of people away from her, especially, you know, in Texas. First thing is, y'all know I mentioned yesterday how y'all know I don't bring up a lot, you know, when it comes to coal or this, that, and the other, but I mentioned and I said she's making herself look like a fool. She definitely is making herself look like a fool. This is many of you know, of black people that have constantly said that, you know, they deserve better than Jasmine Crockett. They love everything, you know, except Jasmine Crockett. You know, everybody. You know, I see it in my comments. I see it in these comments. I see videos on X, videos on TikTok, everywhere. Second thing is, it's many things that she's done. Called Elon Musk and called him out, and, you know, y'all know with the threats. With Elon Musk and Tesla. When it comes down to Trump, saying something about Trump, Governor Greg Abbott, you know, it's when I tell you it's so many things that hitting the reporter, it's like it's a constant thing, a constant thing that she's doing, you know, and digging herself in a deeper hole. So this woman here mentioned a person by the name of Shon Daniels. I wanted to do a little bit, you know, more of research on Shon Daniels because I didn't know anything about him. But seeing the things that I've seen and hearing him speak, I definitely think this would be an amazing.
All right, guys, you wouldn't believe it. I have Mr. Shon Daniels here with me. He is running against Miss Jasmine Crockett.
Yes.
Why do you feel
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you would be the better candidate over Ms. Crockett?
I'm a small business owner. I'm a dad. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, and I'm a husband, a family man. And Jasmine Crockett is a social media politician. And the difference between she and I, we're both attorneys, but the difference between she and I is clear. She chases headlines, and I uncover solutions. And, you know, she tries to pretend like she's from the bottom and she understands the struggle when, you know, in reality, the facts show that Jasmine comes from high privilege in Missouri. You know, you hear her talking about $5,000 like it's nothing, right?
Yes.
That, you know, for someone to be that insensitive to the struggle, you know,
Right.
17% of the people in our district live beneath the poverty line, which is higher than the national average of 12.5%. So Jasmine Crockett is all performative politics, and what I mean by that is you get no real effective policy that's going to make your life any better. You know, the only bill that Jasmine actually authored since she's been on Capitol Hill was a bill that put out-of-state workers against the very people in our district. She made a bill that says, hey, if you own a business in our district or in Texas, if you hire somebody who's not from here over somebody who's actually from here, we'll give you tax breaks. That is so not common sense, and that is so harmful to the hardworking people of TX30.
So there y'all go. That's a little something, you know, from Shon Daniels, and just the way that he speaks, what he's about, you know, and what he said. I absolutely I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Me personally, I didn't know that from Jasmine Crockett that, you know, she obviously, I knew that she pulled that old Kamala thing. You know, I came from this, but when it comes to money, she is a person. If I can find this right quick, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go through here. Okay. So when it comes to money here, says here that Jasmine Crockett wants to stop Elon Musk and the Doge from exposing government corruption. Her salary is literally $174,000. Her net worth is $9 million. Me personally, I don't know. It's a lot. You know, she isn't the only one. Properties: $2 million townhouse, $1.5 million loft, and $5 million lakefront cabin. So that should tell y'all a lot. You know what I mean? It should definitely tell y'all a lot. He said and mentioned something about social media politician, and I feel like ever since I had seen a clip back then of her saying something on social media, and it obviously went viral. Ever since then, I feel like she does a lot of things for the camera. You know, a lot of things for the camera. And like the woman in the first video said, didn't catch her name, but she didn't have to put her hands on nobody. You know, she could have just easily walked away. But it's when the cameras are in front of her, she wants to. She changes the way that she acts. She changes the way, you know what I mean? And she's a very disgusting person. Very disgusting person. And I can't wait till she is replaced. I'm telling y'all. This is Shon Daniels for Congress. Literally says Jasmine Crockett voting record and statements reveal a troubling disconnect from the values of TX30. She voted against keeping men out of women's and girls' sports and locker rooms. I'm telling y'all, bro. That should tell y'all a lot. She also opposed deporting convicted murderers. The R word, cannot say. Y'all know what, you know, these men have done. Child abusers who enter our country illegally. So there's many things. Then it says vote Shon Daniels. Y'all can read this whole thing at danielsforus.com. But for us, I said that pretty fast. danielsforus.com. But y'all can definitely check that out. This is something that I feel like a lot of Texans have been posting ever since I looked up Shon Daniels. Mind you, I didn't know anything about this guy, but from the looks of it and from the things that I have been seeing today is that I absolutely, you know, like what he's about. I definitely do, and I know many of y'all do too if y'all know who he is and checked him out. I mean, I think he's a pretty solid dude, you know, just the way that he speaks and what he said. Not even gonna lie. But here it is again. This is Charles R. Downs. This is the person that, you know, that Jasmine Crockett literally on video, grabbed his hand, grabbed his phone, the whole thing, leaving marks. He asked Hakeem Jeffries the same question, and this is what Hakeem
Jeffries, will you condemn violence at Tesla dealerships?
All right, how you doing? Good to see you, man.
Jeffrey, don't leave. Don't leave.
So you get nothing. And I I know y'all was probably waiting for a response. You get nothing. I mean, you honestly get nothing. When the real questions are asked, you get nothing. You get nothing at all. And I feel like showing this and Charles Downs, if you see this video, you come across the video, anybody that, cool with Charles, be safe. Definitely be safe. Y'all seen how Jasmine Crockett reacted. I don't know, when it comes to anybody else, but seeing how people react, you never know. Just be careful. I'm telling y'all, because it's always something crazy going down when it comes from the left. But when I tell y'all that I love the way, that these reporters keep asking questions, because it is very important to go and show everybody how they act, if they're going to say anything, how they're going to react. I feel like it's definitely important. So big respect to Charles for that. This is an officer that has, obviously, we talked about, when it comes down to Elon Musk and what Jasmine Crockett has been saying. Check this out from this officer right here, y'all.
After she said that, this morning, 3 explosive devices.
I'm going to catch heck for this, and quite frankly, I don't care, because I'm sick of it. If it was any other American citizen not involved in government or politics, but was inciting that kind of violence and spewing that kind of rhetoric, y'all would throw him in a hole and then throw away the hole, okay, pending trial. So this is an elected individual, therefore should be held not only right to higher standards, but higher consequences. Okay?
Exactly.
This is not freedom of speech. She is actively, and it ain't just her, but she's actively inciting violence. Okay? She should be immediately censured and put in jail.
Exactly.
Pending charges and trial, just like anybody else. Okay? Because this is domestic terrorism.
And if y'all agree with him, please let me know if y'all do, because I do. I definitely agree with him. Just the way that, she's talking, the way that she's doing things. I mean, the whole nine, y'all. The whole nine. And I feel like when it comes to that, like I said, we're past the apologies. I know I am. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like it's definitely being past the apologies. And I know it's a lot of people that's asking for her to apologize. The View even says something, about an apology. Obviously, don't want, the censored or, being going as far as having her replaced or removed. That's the View is going by, then giving her excuses, this, that, and other. But me personally, it's past an apology. This is the View literally saying that, she.
There was like 3 or 4 examples. Referred him as Governor Hot Wheels. Said he was rolling up to the White House. Said he. Yeah.
I think that
not a good idea.
Yeah, it's not just you just don't mock people with disabilities. I mean,
you don't mock people.
You don't mock people. I was going to say you just don't mock people at all. And I admire Jasmine Crockett. I do think she's an effective messenger. I think this was a mistake.
Then you got Whoopi saying you don't mock people, and you got Sonny saying you don't mock people, but they do it on the show all the
mistake. And I think when you make a mistake, you have to own it. Yeah. You have to do that because it gives you a lot more credibility when you do that. I did not know that Governor Abbott was a paraplegic. I had no idea that he went around, and the people in the audience also are shaking their heads. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was a tree fell on him when he was 26. A lot of his photos are taken from the step down, from the waist up. But she is the representative from Texas, so she very much so must have known that he is in a wheelchair. And so I hope that she does the right. They want to censure her for it, and I don't know that's not appropriate, but it is appropriate for her to apologize.
It says it's appropriate for her to apologize. So I seen a clip. I seen a clip, y'all, and literally said right here, Jasmine Crockett literally refuses to apologize after being asked.
I put out a statement regarding that.
This is what she said.
I put out a statement. Why would I apologize when I put out a statement? My statement was clear.
But you didn't apologize for calling him Governor Hot Wheels when he gets around in a wheelchair.
I don't know how many
that's
times.
offensive.
I don't understand
People
how
have a
many times
disability.
you need me to repeat this to you.
Right, but why won't you apologize?
I put out a statement.
They didn't have an apology.
She won't even say why she won't apologize. We know why she won't apologize, because she's a disgusting human being. That's why. The way that she acts, her character is completely nasty. That's why.
I put out a statement.
They didn't have an apology.
So read my statement.
I did read it. It didn't have an apology.
Okay. Well, I'm done.
You don't feel bad about making fun of someone who is in a wheelchair, calling him Governor Hot Wheels?
And she was told by her team to keep her hands to herself. As y'all see, she has her hands down, because she walking freely. I was waiting on it. Telling y'all, definitely some bold reporters. Definitely. Telling y'all, bro. I'm all of y'all, because this woman evidently she like putting her hands on people. Telling y'all, disgusting person, y'all. Disgusting person. Definitely time to get her out of here. So y'all see here, this is Shon Daniels, Republican, which is pretty cool. Y'all heard what he said. Literally says the people of TX30 want you and I to debate each other, and I'm here for it. You let me know the time and place. We'll be waiting. This is from Shon Daniels. I definitely cannot wait, to see it. I definitely can't wait. I feel like this is something that obviously a lot of Texans want, is for Shon Daniels to step up to the plate and get it done. I'm telling y'all, and I feel like this is definitely. This is definitely pretty cool. This is the first, like I said, this is the first time I've seen Shon Daniels, but I know that it's big things coming for him. Make sure you hit the like button, that subscribe button for me, please. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.